Chennai.
The International Ocean Institute has been working for 30 years now for the peaceful and sustainable use of the oceans and the coastal space. Set up in 1972 by Professor Elizabeth Mann Borges in the island of Malta, today IOI has over 20 centers covering all the regions of the world. This center, located at the IIT Madras, was set up in 1993 by the UNDP for conducting regional training programs in coastal zone management. In 1996, IOI decided to work with actual coastal communities, and the idea of an eco-villages project in South India was born. And when we were looking for a suitable local NGO to be our partner, we were fortunate to find the Anawim Trust, which had already been working with coastal communities in 10 villages in South India.
The project, which began in 1997 with initial funding from a private Swiss donor and GTZ of Germany, has these objectives: address the livelihood issues of the women through microcredit and other measures, create an awareness of coastal ecological issues, identify eco-technology options and demonstrate those relevant to the community. While IOI raises most of the funds and provides technical and planning support, Anawim implements the project at the field level. The first task was to expand the area to cover more villages and to organize women's groups. Over the past 5 years, 70 women's self-help groups with 1,300 members have been formed in 40 villages.
எதுவும் செய்யணும்னா ஒரு கூட்டமா இருந்து அமைதியா இருந்து செயல்பட அதுல இருந்து நாங்க இப்போ இந்த இடத்துக்கு போனா ஒரு தைரியமா இந்த இடத்துக்கு போறதுக்கு எங்களுக்கு ஒரு விழிப்புணர்ச்சியா இருக்கு.
The groups meet once a month to discuss common issues and also to run a saving scheme. A large number of training programs are being conducted for the women. The topics include coastal ecology, environment, eco-technologies, vocational skills, human rights and development issues. A training center is being established with the help of the Ocean Science and Research Foundation, Switzerland. Once a group functions effectively for 6 months, it becomes eligible for microcredit. Loans ranging from Rs 2,000 to Rs 5,000 are given on the recommendation of the women's group. Each loan is repayable over 20 months. A nominal service charge of 1% per month is collected. So far, over 1,200 loans have been given. The women use the facility for various activities such as tailoring, palm leaf product making, thatch making, grinding and lime production, goat rearing, poultry, vegetable vending, petty shop, plastic wire weaving, utensils vending, salt selling, etc.
எங்களுக்குள்ளிருந்து நானும் தலைவரும் சாந்தியும் சேர்ந்து 5000 கடன் எடுத்து திருநெல்வேலி போய் ஜாமெல்லாம் வாங்கிட்டு வந்து சர்ப்பு சோப்பு நீலம் அமிர்தஞ்சனம் அப்படி எல்லாம் வாங்கி செஞ்சு ஒரு ஊரா கொண்டு போறோம்.
முன்னால தோட்டத்துல போய் தான் நாங்க கிடு முனைவோம். ஆனா இப்போ இந்த சங்கம் வந்ததுல இருந்து லோன் 5-6 லோன் எடுத்து இப்போ வீட்லயே குத்தகைக்கு எடுத்து வீட்லயே கிடு முனைறோம். அதனால எங்களுக்கு இந்த சங்கம் இருக்கவே ரொம்ப எங்களுக்கு லாபமா இருக்கு.
The microcredit program has been a great success. The repayment has been excellent with very few defaulters. This is largely due to the peer pressure exerted by the group. For many women, it has been a road to economic well-being. For others, it means freedom from dependence on avaricious money lenders. Over the last 5 years, there has been a noticeable increase in the level of self-confidence among the women. In early 2002, the women's group took the initiative to form a federation. The 40 villages have been grouped into 3 clusters, which in turn form the apex body. Regular meetings are held at the village cluster and federation levels. With the strength of numbers and the newfound confidence, the federation will take up common issues, resolve conflicts, organize common marketing outlets for products, and so on. Lack of sanitation facilities has been a major problem for the women. With the support of the Ocean Science and Research Foundation, Switzerland, the project began building toilets in the villages. In each village, the women's group chooses the beneficiaries. Each beneficiary contributes 20% of the cost, and this contribution is kept as a fund for future maintenance of the toilets. 200 toilets have been built so far, and there is a demand for many more. Clearly, this program is meeting a real need of the women.
முன்னாடி எந்திரிச்சு காலையில எந்திரிச்சு நாங்க வெளியெல்லாம் போவோம், ரொம்ப சங்கடமா இருந்துச்சு. இப்போ எங்க குழுல இருந்து எங்க அனாவி குழுல இருந்து எங்களுக்கு ரெட்டின் கட்டி தந்த மரவு இப்போ நாங்க நல்லா இருக்கு, வெளியெல்லாம் போக வேண்டியதில்லை.
Water is scarce in the area, and collecting water, often from a distant source, adds to the burden of the women. The community was exposed to the possibility of harnessing rainwater to tide over the water-scarce months of the year. An exposure program cleared the reservations they had on the quality of stored rainwater. After discussion in several villages, 5 tanks have been constructed in public places like schools and temples to demonstrate the benefits of rainwater harvesting. The tanks have proved their value during the summer months.
பைப் தண்ணி பிடிக்க போனோம்னா இப்போ எங்க ஊர்ல வரத பைப் தண்ணியிலயோ ஒவ்வொரு புழுவும் ஒவ்வொரு இன்ச்சு நீளம் இருக்கும், அவ்வளவு நீளத்துல இருக்கு பூச்சி. ஆனா அந்த பைப் தண்ணி அந்த டேங்க் தண்ணி வந்து நல்ல தண்ணியா சுத்தமா இருக்கு, அதனால நாங்களும் பிடிச்சுக்கிட்டோம். எங்க ஊர்ல டியூஷன் கிளாஸ் நடக்கு, அந்த டியூஷனுக்கும் பிள்ளைங்களும் பிடிச்சுக்கிடுறாங்க.
In some villages, unused wells have been cleared and distilled. Transport concerns of the community was another area that needed attention. Women trained to ride bicycles raised the eyebrows of many. Are these the same women who were once hesitant even to come out of their homes? Yes, the simple skill of riding a bike has given them confidence. Is there any way of developing effective nutritional supplement to make the children of these villages healthy? This was another important issue addressed. The project promotes spirulina as an effective nutritional supplement. Spirulina is a blue-green algae which has an extremely high nutritional content. It has been hailed as a wonder food and is promoted in costly capsules by the pharmaceutical industry. In the project, however, spirulina is cultured by the village women in their backyards in small tanks. Some of the women have become quite adept at using this technology. The spirulina powder is given to local children to improve their health. Spirulina production is now being expanded with the support of GTZ. Towards getting the people to participate in eco-development initiatives, about 55,000 tree saplings were distributed and the women's groups are taking care of the trees. In some villages, the women are managing small gardens that produce vegetables and fruits. With the help of the Oroville community, the project is now promoting organic home gardens. The traditional seed varieties will also be preserved. Soon, the people will have better nutrition through chemical-free vegetables. The women could even sell the excess production. Women are being trained in environmental issues, organic farming, and setting up herbal gardens on an 8-acre farm being developed by Anawim. This initiative has received support from the Aeon Group Environment Foundation and the Keidanren Nature Conservation Fund of Japan. In recognition of the positive contributions made by the project, it was chosen as one of the participants at the Expo 2000 in Hanover. The experience gained from the project has led to similar projects at the IOI centers in Kenya. IOI and Anawim have faced many difficulties and have learnt many lessons over the past 5 years.
The project has shown that the development of coastal communities is possible only through a multi-pronged, integrated approach. We have also seen that the poor and the disadvantaged groups do value the importance of environmental conservation and sustainable development. Perhaps a major lesson for us is that it takes time, effort and patience to achieve real positive changes in the lives of these people.
IOI and Anawim firmly believe that real development will take place only when the women themselves assume responsibility for their future.
We have now spread to 40 villages and our work has progressed very well. There are several other new villages are coming forward to take up this Anawim experience. As we grow further into this work, We are also withdrawing from villages where we have started work and developed. We are not just leaving them there, but we provide them guidance and also a corpus fund to take up these activities in future. We are